was going to talk to you about the Michigan linebackers coach going to
sure.
Alabama. Do you want to talk about that at all? How do you feel about that? He's not going to be one of the 10 guys on the field, but what does he know, Rich?
Okay, here we go, Suze. So I saw this yesterday, right? Alabama hires former Michigan assistant linebacker coach George Hilo, okay, to come on the staff here. And here's what I think. First of all, it's totally legal to do that, clearly, right? And as a matter of fact, it happens all the time with players from other teams that are released, and then suddenly you get that player in your building the week you're playing them to know about plays and tendencies and stuff like that. And the Eagles did this. If you remember last year, the Eagles hired Vic Fangio, who was still, at home after the Broncos fired him a couple of years before. And the Eagles hired him as a special assistant before the Super Bowl because he's a guy who had been playing the Chiefs for years as the head coach of the Broncos. So this is an age-old thing. But in this situation, I just thought to myself, so what we should have done is instead of hiring people to record somebody's other sidelines, we should have just hired somebody from the other sidelines to tell us the tendencies and the schemes to match up with the plays they already know and the signs they already know. We should have done that the entire time, just get a whole bunch of coaches that are just sitting around and hire them because, that's actually upgrades it. Like Nick says, okay, so let's learn their signs and their tendencies and their schemes. And let's just get that guy from the sideline. We don't have to shoot. We don't have to record their sidelines. Let's just get someone from the sidelines. I thought that was next level stuff. And we should have done that. We should have done that. We would, we would have been able to beat Ohio State with our head coach, so that would have been good. So that's my opinion of it. And we'll see what happens. And maybe it's like one of those moments where he was sitting in a film room with the Michigan's current defensive coordinator, Jesse Minter, like 2 years ago in the middle of the night watching film. And Jesse just tells him, the one thing that really confuses him or one thing that, that he needed to work on or one thing that all he's got to do is just tell Nick Saban one thing and it happens one time in the Rose Bowl and it makes the difference. That's why I guess you hire him.
Catch the Rich Eisen Show every single day on the Roku channel, 12 to 3 Eastern for free.